mai, haere mai ki tōku reo. Ko rai kura taku ingoa.
Kia ora e hoa mā, ko rai mōna taku ingoa. Welcome to TŌKU REO. Our series is based on the Te Whanake Māori language resources by Professor John Moorfield and will provide you with the necessary tools to begin conversing in te reo Māori.
Yeah, we've also got heaps of other helpful tools that you can access on our website for free. We'll tell you more about these later on, but now Raimona's going to tell us what's coming up on today's show.
Today, sis, we'll be learning how to use or as a part of something.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Don't worry. Everything will become much more clear in our grammar section.
Okay, well, I'll leave this one for you to explain, bro. And I'll see you guys later on in the show in our kupu ho segment.
You know how we do it here, whānau. Grammar time. So our grammar point for today is using or as a part of something. Let's start off with the branches of the tree. Now, the Māori word for branch is peka. So our sentence will begin with ko ngā peka, the branches. Remember, we use ngā because there's more than one branch. The Māori word for tree is rākau. So the tree would be te rākau. Now we have the branches and the tree. All we need to add now is that small but very important word. Yep, you guessed it, o. Ko ngā peka o te rākau, the branches of the tree. Okay, so now we've learned how to translate this sentence. Let's look at some more examples with or as a part of something. The legs of the chair. Ko ngā waiwai o te tūru. The love of hene moa. Ko te aroha o hene moa. The canoe of Tainui. Ko te waka o Tainui. The days of the week. Ko ngā rā o te wiki. The baby of the family. Ko te pēpi o te whānau. There are plenty of examples where we can use or as a part of something. Let's cross over to our mates at uni and see what examples they have for us.
Ooh, be careful, bro. Might hit that thing behind you.
What is it?
Ko te matapui o te motoka.
Oh, lucky, eh, bro?
Yeah, you guys have to learn these.
He haena.
Are these our assignments?
Ko ngā kupu o te haka. Pai said you got to learn them by tomorrow.
Sweet. Toru, pa.
Okay, whānau, we're going to have a look at some more examples of or as a part of something, just to make sure you've got the gist of it. The clothes of the children. Ko ngā kākahu o ngā tamariki. The pages of the book. Ko ngā whārangi o te puka puka. The tribe or people of Ngaitahu. Ko te iwi o Ngaitahu. The wheels of the bus. Ko ngā wira o te pahi. The rays of the sun. Ko ngā hihi o te rā. The fish of the sea. Ko ngā ika o te moana. The most important thing to remember e hoa mā is the word or. Without it, the whole sentence doesn't make sense. Let's cross back over to our mates at uni and see what they're up to now.
So what are you going to do your assignment on?
I don't know. I haven't even started. What's yours?
Ngā tamariki o te kohu,
Oh, what does that mean?
the children of the mist. It's another name for the people from Tūhoi.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Why don't you do something on your iwi?
Oh, yeah, I could do something like ngā hapu or ngā puhi.
Well, whatever you do, you better get started. It's due tomorrow.
That's all the grammar we have for today. We'll be having another look at these on tomorrow's revision episode if you want a bit more practice. And after the break, Raukura, you know it, she'll be here with our top 10 kupu. But for now, let's hear some dialect. We'll see you after the break.
Ka rera mātu I ki manuhiri. Ke te whakaeke mai ngā manuhiri. Ka mātu nei he manuhiri. Ka re mātu E ki, hare mai he pōhiri tā tātou, ka o ka ki mātu. Hare mai he pōwhiri tā tātou a pōpō.
To access the podcast, go to www.tokureo.maori.nz and click on episodes. Choose your episode and move the mouse to the right-hand side of the screen where you'll find a link called Podcasts. Click this link to download TŌKU REO podcast to your iPod, MP3 player, etc. With video, audio and exercises, you can brush up on your Te Reo Māori skills anywhere, anytime, 24/7. Kia kaha. To reinforce what you're learning on TŌKU REO at home, visit our website at www.tokureo.maori.nz. On the homepage, you'll find a link to episodes. Find the episode you'd like to swat up on and click it. Here you'll find a summary of what's in that episode as well as a list of interactive exercises down the right-hand side. Here's an example. Back at the homepage, you'll also find links to the other Te Whanake resources, more exercises, a forum for TŌKU REO viewers, and a free online Māori dictionary. Have fun, kia ū!
Welcome back. It's kupu ho time. You guys know how it goes. We'll start off with just 5 kupu. You'll hear the pronunciation first and then we'll show you how it's spelt. After that, we'll give you some images to help you remember them. Are you ready? Here's the first 5. Tuanui, ceiling, tuanui. Kohu, mist, kohu. Whārangi, page, whārangi. Whakatoi, cheeky, whakatoi. Matapihi, window, matapihi. Now we'll go over the same 5 words, but this time we'll add an image to help make it easier to remember. So you'll see an image, then you'll hear the word pronounced correctly, followed by how it's spelt. If you think you're really clever, yeah, that's you. Try and say the word before I do. Here we go. Tuanui, ceiling, tuanui. Kohu, mist, kohu. Whārangi, page, whārangi. Whakatoi, cheeky, whakatoi. Matapihi, window, matapihi. Good one. We've got another 5 kupu for you now. Just like before, you'll hear the correct pronunciation and then you'll see how it's spelt. Whare wānanga, university. Whare wānanga. Ono tekau mā whetū, 67. Ono tekau mā whetū. Weeda, wheel, weeda. Pika, branch, pika. Ringa, ringa ringa, hand, arm. Ringa, ringa ringa. Now we'll add an image followed by the correct pronunciation and finally how it's spelt. Check it out. Whare wānanga, university. Whare wānanga. Ono tekau mā whetū, 67. Ono tekau mawhetu. Weeda, wheel, weeda. Pika, branch, pika. Ringa-ringa, hand, ringa-ringa.
Katipu, kaora, hee!
Well, that's 10 more kupu to add to our vocab e Huama. Before we finish off today's kupu ho segment, we'll take one more look at our top 10. Don't forget to say them out loud at home. Tuanui, ceiling, tuanui. Kohu, mist, kohu. Whārangi, page, whārangi. Whakatoi, cheeky, whakatoi. Matapihi, window, matapihi. Whare wānanga, university, whare wānanga. Ono tekau mawhetu, 67. Ono tekau mawhetu. Weeda, wheel, weeda. Pika, branch, pika. Ringa-ringa, hand, ringa-ringa.
Katipu, kaora, hee!
Remember, if you want to practice these words some more, visit our website and try our interactive exercises. Okay, it's time to cross over to Te Taurewhiri i Te Reo Māori, the Māori Language Commission, and hear what new word they have for us today. And after the break, we'll be testing you on everything we've learnt today in our exercise segment. We'll also show you how to get a hold of your iPod lessons. See you soon.
Our kupu hou for this week is ahorangi, professor. One often hopes that once students have reached paitahi status, that is, to have become a graduate of a learning institution and a particular discipline, that they would then move on to becoming an expert in that field. That is, to be a professor. Not all of us can, though, as it is a path that requires a dedication that only few of us have the patience and tenacity for. It is part of what makes the title so esteemed. The Māori word for professor is equally impressive, ahorangi. Aho meaning rays of light from the sun, and rangi meaning the sky. How illustrious and appropriate. Ahorangi, professor.
Katipu, kaora, hee! Katipu, kaora, hee!
To access the podcast, go to www.tōkureo.māori.nz and click on episodes. Choose your episode and move the mouse to the right-hand side of the screen where you'll find a link called Podcasts. Click this link to download TŌKU REO podcast to your iPod, MP3 player, etc. With video, audio and exercises, you can brush up on your Te Reo Māori skills anywhere, anytime, 24/7. Kia kaha.
Katipu, kaora, hee!
Welcome back, koutou. It's time for some exercises.
Yep, let's get straight into it. For this first exercise, you need to unscramble the Māori sentence that appears on the screen. Now, you will hear the sentence said in English first to help it a bit more easier. Let's check out this example.
Ko te waka o Tainui.
Ready to give it a go by yourselves? Good luck.
Ko ngā peka o te rākau. Ko ngā waiwai o te tūru. Ko ngā hihi o te rā. Ko ngā wīra o te pahi.
That wasn't too bad, eh? So, moving on. This next exercise is going to help you practice some of the vocab that you've learnt so far. An image will appear on screen. Can you guess the correct word? The correct kupu will be revealed when your time is up. Here's an example.
And this is where you shout out the answer.
TŌKU.
Remember to say the word out loud. Let's give it a go.
Pahi. Whai aipo. Wira. Wai.
Hey, so here's the last exercise for today. It's an exercise to help you practice your translation skills. You will be given a Māori sentence from the examples used earlier in the show, and your job is to have a go at translating it into English. Whānau, you have 10 seconds before the correct answer is spoken. Let's see an example. The rays of the sun.
Listen carefully. Let's try the rest now.
Ko te iwi o Ngaitahu. The tribe or people of Ngaitahu. Ko ngā rā o te wiki. The days of the week. Ko ngā whārangi o te pukapuka. The pages of the book. ko ngā ika o te moana. The fish of the sea.
Ka tipu, ka ora, hei!
Kohu. Mist. Kohu. Matapihi. Window. Whakatoi. Cheeky. Weeder. Wheel. Picker. Branch. Picker.
Good work, e hoa mā. Well done. This next section is designed to provide you with helpful tips on how best to learn a second language. So let's cross over to Professor John Moorfield to hear what this week's learning tip is.
Tēnā no koutou katoa. For you to be able to communicate effectively in a language, you need to know more than its sounds, grammar and vocabulary. You must also learn what sorts of language are appropriate to the situation you are in and the people you are with. You must learn to use a range of expressions that are commonly used for particular functions in the language. How to express yourself, to inform, to question, to ask for something, to make sense of what people say, to switch codes depending on who you are talking to take turns in conversation, to control a topic, and to give way to another participant in the conversation. These all need to be learnt. Most of these are culturally based, so while there will be skills transferred from English, there are aspects which will need to be acquired in Māori which are different.
Ka tipu, ka ora, hei!
That's all the mahi we have for you guys today. Make sure you check out our website, www.tokureo.maori.nz. We've got exercises from today's show, other resources that will help improve your fluency, and Te Aka, an online Māori dictionary.
Yeah, you know it, so make sure you check it out, whānau. And the cool thing about it is it won't cost you a thing.
Tomorrow we'll be revisiting the grammar and kupuhau from tonight's show with the help of our native speakers.
And here's the biggest news of all. Coming up is episode number 90. You're almost there, whānau. And that's our last test for the course. Soak it up.
Awesome, I'm looking forward to it. Well, that's us for tonight, e hoa. We'll see you back here tomorrow night. So until then,
Kia mau.
kia u.
Ki tōku reo.